Welcome to the show of NBA 2K25. Tonight, your Washington Commanders will take on the Atlanta Hawks. Let's begin our show.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Evan Fournier, Owens out there with Jimmy Butler, and it's Collins in at the 5 down low.
So we have
and for the Hawks,
the
Johnson
starters.
at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risacher in at the small forward position. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled big straight blows and show off what they can do down low.
Let's see what the Hawks can do to defend their home turf. So let's
with the ball.
get this started.
Outside Butler.
And Butler has it.
Pass to Fournier.
Fournier with the free, and he gets it.
Butler gets the assist.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Outside Johnson.
And Johnson,
Here's Risacher.
we should say,
And Collins
denied.
with the big block.
Butler has it after a good
To the
block,
inside.
and Collins
Good
gets it in.
setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Fast start for the Commanders this early.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Young from long range.
And that's
Collins with
all.
the rebound. Now well into his 30s.
What a
Is
shame.
it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
What's a fair question, B.A.?
And Butler with the free, and that is all.
Just different than everybody else's, which I could see helping.
Okay, the Hawks cut up the lead. That's a first foul.
2K insider Shams Charania on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risacher out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant
the
impact,
former.
guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff.
Commander. Is injured. Now he's with the Portland Trailblazers. That's
throw
all.
no good. And out on the wings, Zach
Soft,
Risacher
which
has
is
so
not a
many
good start
things
for
scouts are looking
Atlanta.
for these
They need to
days.
get something on the
This guy
board
has
in
tremendous
order to
potential
keep
as a
their
two-way
head in the
threat.
game.
Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
So after a little short break for the Hawks, Kane gets something on the board for the Hawks. His shot,
And
no
no
good
on the second
again.
free
What's
throw,
going
so
on with the
0 for 2 there.
Hawks?
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risacher as a 3-and-D
And
guy.
Butler,
The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table?
what
as
could
he
Butler
matures
do
as a
with the
player?
ball?
Now here's Butler. In his last outing, he had 11
And
points.
past the Wood.
Clock at 6.
Clock's at 5. Can't get it, and he
sinks that
did
one, hitting
get
the
2
back
out
of
of
the
it.
rim on the way in.
Big day for their
To
backcourt.
extend the lead by
Their guards
7.
have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
First time
Young, the pass
the
to Okongwu.
Commanders get a shutout.
Here's Risacher.
A
Butler
first quarter
covering.
lead.
The kick out to Young.
Then Young has it. Can the Hawks get something on the board at least?
Down low. Okongwu. No
Nothing.
Good. Had a chance to end the run there.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And Fournier pass to Owens.
Here's Owens. Oh, nice
Gets it
finish
to
from the
go.
low
9-0.
block. That was good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Then
Over the
Atlanta
last
calls
few
timeout.
years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Yep, Atlanta called their timeout, so we'll be back after this break. 9-0 Commanders. And we're back.
Hunter's checked in. Jimison's
We're
checked in
back for some changes on the court.
Jerome comes in for Wood.
2 changes for the Commanders.
Here's Young.
Substitution. They got Jerome and
Pass to
Johnson.
Rizachet.
D. Daniels.
Now here's
For-
Okongwu.
And Hawks got Hunter. They're for the Hawks, so be sure to be aware of those two.
Hunter can't get it to go.
And Hunter got it no
Talk
good.
about the value of great rim protection.
Again.
That's a shot he typically makes. And early on, they've been on a tear.
And
Just
Hawks
getting whatever
got
they
no
want
points.
offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Almost
exactly
for
how you
3
wanna start a
minutes. Can they
game
get
with a big
something?
offensive push.
Can the Hawks get like at least something on the board?
107 left in the first. Lots of room.
Hunter. Oh, they finally got it.
And intentionally scouts want to see
They finally got on the board.
He's got it, but he doesn't always show it yet as a rookie.
Here's
Jason
Jimison.
for
Jerome on the
Jason.
wing.
Jerome.
Throws it up high.
Oh, that's
Throws it away.
that's
Nice job to
denied.
interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Hunter, here we go.
And that's a foul.
Credit. Nice job staying aggressive and earning the foul call.
Foul. Elbow. 2. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Look like the Commanders need to get themselves back on track. Because here comes the Hawks.
Take a break. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one.
As
Look, he's
one.
a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Commanders are first in free throws.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We expect nothing
In
less.
defensive
He's
wing.
generally been very good at the line.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Young.
And that is
Jerome
off.
Great anticipation.
The Hawks are making a comeback
I love how he turned
early
an easy look
throughout
into
the
a
first
difficult
quarter.
play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Young looking over the floor. The kick to Hunter. This one for
Hunter
three.
gets it.
Knocks down
Now
the
they
long
got it.
J. Hunter's got 5 now. 8 seconds left in the
8
first.
seconds.
Left side Butler. Oh,
And
it would've
nothing.
counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Washington up 4. And we'll get the
Commanders up
second
by
quarter
4.
underway on the other side of this break.
We'll be back after this break.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action
Commanders
so
up
far.
by 4.
And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Johnson giving the Young.
So it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. They'll take on the
And
Pacers
Hunter
at Gainbridge
and the Hawks
Fieldhouse
did
after
well.
this one. That'll be the first leg of
Since
just
they
a 2-game
first
trip for
struggle.
them. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4.
There's a
with
foul.
at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in
We
good
have Frey.
situations, and so you
Jensen
need the coach
trying to
and
make
the
the
front
layup.
office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals.
Relax,
and
coach.
you
At least
understand
they
what
got
the process
fouled
is gonna look like.
against the
And
Hawks.
how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice.
The
And first
fans
one
are
at the line
making
is good.
noise, and now as he make the first free throw. Kane made two.
So
Yes, he
gets them
can.
both.
2 more for the
Hawks
Commanders,
trail by 6.
which is 2
Young,
triples.
the pass to Johnson.
Speaking of triples, be aware of triples later on throughout this
Takes
game.
one from 10 feet. Drained it for 2 points. Hunter's got 7 points.
Well, Hunter doesn't force too much, but he can finish when you need him to.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson.
Oh, yep, that's a
might end
good
up being
bucket.
The steal of that draft coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big
Scott
jump
Bankerino
like
at
Johnson
Toronto
has,
for the
it's
Commanders.
usually because
In the
they
next
have
couple of
shot
games,
the
if
ball better
they-
like he has. He's really
Next game
blossomed
for the
during his
Commanders,
third
if they
year
win.
and still has plenty of room to grow.
If they
Here's
win at
Jerome,
Atlanta,
following the score by Atlanta. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Second shot opportunity, and off the glass. That
and
one's
that's
good.
a good,
Beating everyone
good
to the
rebound
ball.
off the glass.
Great activity on the offensive glass.
And the next home game is against
Young,
Milwaukee.
the pass to Johnson. Now here's Young. Releases.
That's
Rebounded
all.
by Washington. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jemison.
Come on, Jameson.
Back to Collins.
Thank you, Xbox,
Shoots
for the
over Young.
notification
That
after
one
this
drops
video.
short. Collins
The
has
Hawks got a
4 points
timeout.
in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're getting their first look of the season at Washington in this one.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Wait back up this break.
He's checked in for Atlanta. Daniels comes in for
And we're
Bogdanovich.
back.
A look at how All-Star voting is going thus far.
It's so much fun to see the tallies start to come
Most
in.
of them are
See how
Hokies.
things start to look.
Well, you look at Collins. He's certainly earned a lot of votes, just not enough to start in the East.
And even if the fans don't vote him in as a starter, you figure he's going to be a reserve on the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risache. Butler
He's
covering.
Kongwu in for the Hawks. Can he get
We're now
this?
about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Can the Hawks just cut up the lead?
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Good blocks. Uh-oh,
And
poked
so
it.
it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
It's still
Taking a
Hawks
look at
ball.
defensive metrics, these are the guys who continue to block shots at a high rate. A minute 53 left to play in the half.
That is
Playing his role to
off.
perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Pass to Owens. Over Young. Tries
That's
again.
off. Try
Here's
to make a
Collins.
rebound. And that's a foul on top of it. One
He's
more from the
fouled, And
line.
it's a chance for a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Free throw is good from Collins. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby,
All thanks to the foul.
most versatile. Drew Holiday.
Can Hawks get
Derek
something?
White.
Uh-oh, what happened there?
Guys like Aaron
He
Gordon
dropped
and Herb
it
Jones,
when he tried to
also
do the layup.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said,
Yeah,
I don't
Owens
need
gone.
to be a 40
6 points
scorer.
now
My
on the
role is
night.
to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Loose ball.
Playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
Cannot
No good.
get
Hard
this to
convert
go.
against that kind of
And the Hawks
defensive
fans are
Yeah,
frustrated.
That's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Well, you know, it's already
15-14
tough to play like this
run.
at home, but it's
And
even
Hawks
tougher
call
to do
another
so on
timeout.
the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler
Way
stand
back
right now?
after
What
this.
makes him Jimmy Butler? Atlanta making some
We're
changes.
back.
Roddy comes in for Johnson, and it's Matthews in for Trae Young. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Couple seconds left. The Hawks are struggling.
Pass to Matthews.
And they give it to Matthews. He gets it. No, he could not. That's a robber. That's another steal. That's
There's 21
and the Hawks
seconds
got
left to play in
BSB
the first half.
robbed.
Here's Jerome. He's scoreless.
All this contact and no foul.
Shot to stop the run.
And that's
Ricochet
got
gets
it.
to go.
Coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And so it's Washington in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the
Yep,
quarter.
and they are the
Defense is
commanders.
setting
They
the tone.
always take
Well, now a
command.
minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I'm not sure what's going on. There we
Greetings
go.
to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half
Shaq O'Neal.
behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Well, for Washington, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. That's been the difference in the game.
And Kenny, what you think about Atlanta?
The energy on D stood for disappointing.
No deal.
They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just
The
not
Commanders got a couple steals.
And that'll
Here's
about
some
do it as we get
takeaway.
ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel. Joel, what up?
Yep, and what's going on?
And with
Now
a
that's
big gap on the
something.
scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
Hawks ball, and they tried to cut
And
up
so
their
in the game
lead.
for Washington, we've got Butler. He's out there with Owens. And it's
Oh, that's a
Fournier
foul
in the
away
shooting
right off
guard
the bat.
position. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best
Look at
guys
this.
disrupting offenses and
Contact.
getting deflections.
You can't do
He gets his
anything.
hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
First one falls for him. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
That basket
KBA,
is
the
off.
Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
That one is
Take
off.
that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Butler with the ball. And it's Young picking him up from 13.
And
Shot by
that's
Butler. No
off
good.
from
And here's
13.
Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Johnson
Just
passes to
barely.
Daniels. Shot clock at 6.
6, 5, 2, 1.
Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
The natural passes to Butler. Here's Jemison. With the floater. Outside for Butler.
And the three, he
The
gets
three
it.
dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
Extend
That's
the
been
lead.
typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Johnson.
13.
Here's Daniels. Johnson inside.
He
Not
stole
close.
it. Uh-oh, that's a rob.
And
That's
they're
a nice
pushing it up.
steal.
Collins, no
Oh,
good.
that's off.
Hawks trail by 13.
That could be foul.
Back to Young.
Uh-oh, more foul
And he lobs it
problems.
up top. Okongwu with the bucket. Okongwu's got his first basket.
We've seen that more than once today.
And
effortless basket
timeout for the
inside.
Commanders.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a
We're
lot
right
for
back
a
up
team
this
when
break.
he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
And we're
Washington
back.
making a change here. All right, let's bring up the leaderboard and see which players were the most efficient from the charity
Ooh, I'm
stripe last
curious.
month. Washington leading by 11.
Yep, until this happens.
Wood outside.
And give it to Butler.
Butler against Bogdanovich. Pass to Jerome.
Uh-oh.
The three is up.
Wide open.
Good,
He
and
gets it.
Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just
Versus
executing
and
at a
Hero is
high
returned.
level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Now
Come on,
Matthews
they're
for
just
the
having
Hawks.
their way out
He's
there.
trying to get a
They're continuing to
comeback.
press the
No, it's off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Wood with a free. That's
Offensive
off.
rebound. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And
Collins has
that's
got 11
Collins.
points.
Another
Well,
2
he's a
points.
reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Okongwu. Hunter up
Now
top.
he's still
He has
push
7.
shooted.
The kick out to Young.
And Young. But for free, it's off.
Collins has got
Wow.
rebound number 11. Now Wood.
Now
Puts up a
Wood
3.
on the side. No, that's off. And that ball nearly flew up higher within the net itself.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
8-second difference.
Oh, that's a good steal. Now the fast break chance.
Outside.
Now Wood. Butler.
Against Okongwu. And here's Butler. 4 seconds left. No luck on
That's
that one.
off.
Tremendous defensive
And now
Saving
good
a
for
bucket
corner
right there.
three.
Well, he's such a competitor at
Good
that
job
end
for
of
the
the floor.
Canaries trying to
Never
hang in there.
takes a possession off.
And so it's Washington with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back to the game after this break. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds.
Moving the ball is so important to Coach
Yeah,
Spo.
moving
It
the
helps
ball
make the
is
offense
definitely
run
a
smoother.
good
When you
strategy.
move the ball, more scoring
And
opportunities
passing
open
can
up.
be a good strategy too. Sometimes you can find
And we reach the
Un-
fourth quarter in
a
a game that
blown
may
up
already be
defense.
out of hand.
And that's a
Johnson
foul.
head forwards. Bryson Daniels out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Roddy
First
in a
foul
defensive
right in the
position.
fourth
So
quarter by
that's
the
Hawks
Hawks.
five.
What's going on with the
All right,
Hawks?
guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats
Such
for
an
Washington.
embarrassment.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
And he makes it first.
Five.
This guy is tough as nails. You love Butler's competitive spirit.
Butler hits
And
them
he
both.
got 2 for 2. Well done.
Here's Daniels.
Now Dan's bringing out for the
Pass to
Hawks.
Ricochet.
Now let's say now Johnson.
Outside Johnson. Here's Daniels.
Because here's the fact, every time at the end during the fourth quarter, the Commanders will put a blowout lead
Collins with the rebound.
with a good defense and
And it's
offense.
Collins with the ball for Washington. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
Foul
Count
this
that
time
bucket,
on
and
top
they'll
of
send
it.
him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He's really finding his rhythm
2
here.
points in a
smart
foul.
move to
Isn't
keep
that
feeding him the
something?
ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Curry,
What's up?
he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Owens is checked in for Washington. Free throw is good from Collins. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
And he did something.
Here's Ricochet.
That's all.
Excellent D there from Collins.
Good defense from Collins.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
Now, what can Hero
Jerome
do?
passes to Fournier.
Now, Fournier. Don't know what's going on.
Pulls up.
And that's sadly
I'm not
off.
sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
Pass to Curry.
Good defense. Oh, that's
Deflects
denied.
off the backboard.
Good rebound by Jerome.
Here's Jerome. Back to Fournier for three.
For free. And
Washington
wide
again
open.
can't
That's
hit.
off.
Defense gets the break
Impossible.
there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Curry. It's
That's
blocked.
denied. And
Here's
Butler.
And it's
That could have been a
Butler with the
foul.
jam.
Love seeing Butler go up strong.
There's some content on a dunk, but there's no foul
The
somehow.
Hawks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4.
Yeah, and they get blown out too.
Right side Curry.
That's what
to
both
stop the
teams
drought.
could do.
It's rebounded by Washington.
That's a
And
defender
Commanders
doing
with another
just
rebound
enough to
again,
cause a
back to
miss
back.
on the layup.
Pass to Fournier.
Uh-oh.
Away. Curry
Now
with
they
it.
got a
Now
steal.
guarded by Butler.
Fast break chance.
Curry gets the bucket.
And they finally get some in the...
If you're just joining
They
us,
got
fourth
something
quarter
at
here.
least.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Butler with the ball. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, yep.
Nice work from Butler off the pick.
The Hawks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Outside Johnson. Pass to Curry.
And Curry go for the alley-oop, and that's denied. Good defense by Collins and good
They've gone 3
rebound.
of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
Then Butler.
Outside Butler. Fournier with the ball.
And
6 on the shot
Fournier.
clock.
That could have been a foul with all this contact in his face.
The kick
Oh
out
my
to Fournier.
God.
Outside Butler.
Good rebound for the offense.
Pass to Owens. The fadeaway.
Oh,
Can't get it to
that's
go.
off.
Here's Daniels. Fournier covering.
But Fournier with a good
Here's Ricochet.
defense. Now Ricochet for the Hawks and
Now Johnson.
Peace Gobble.
Oh,
And that's a good dunk.
slams it in.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does.
And it doesn't matter. The Commanders will
Activity on
win.
the boards.
So it's Washington picking up the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Yep.
Jimmy, a
Nice there.
strong finish to close it out. What was the difference?
Being a lot more aggressive. Obviously made some shots, but I think in the end we guarded well.
Hawks
We
did
executed
lose
our
at
offense
home.
and we made some shots.
It always comes down to great defense. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
See you, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. See you later.